Hello and welcome to the TalkSPORT Cup, where fans from across the country battle it out in a test of football trivia. We started with a pair of fans from each of the top 64 clubs in the country, but only 2 teams will make it all the way to the final for the chance to play for £1,000 and, of course, more importantly, that trophy. Look at her, absolutely gorgeous. £2.50 from Sports Direct. I'm Ollie Klink, and over there is the TalkSPORT Cup fact machine, Angelina Kelly. How are you doing, Angie? All right?
Oh, good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, really good, thank you. Today's fixture is a first-round tie between Burnley and Swansea City. So, let's meet the teams representing Burnley. We have Thomas and Bradley. Gents, I mean, I didn't realise it was a kid's special today. How old are you guys?
20, but I'll take it as a compliment.
No problem, no problem.
18.
18. You guys are going to be ID'd for years, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Which, again,
100%.
take it as a compliment. Feeling confident? Feeling good?
Silently, yeah.
Okay. Fighting talk already. Representing Swansea City, we have Fred and Alex. Gentlemen, how you doing?
Very good, yeah. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
stuff.
not too bad, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, with the old age gap today, do you feel like you've got an advantage? Or?
We'll see. Well, it could be.
Yeah. Well, they seem confident, so you never know. We're not here for fun, though. We're here for football. So let's go on with the quiz. Okay, the first round is the home advantage round. Each team will get 3 home questions about the club they support and 3 away questions which could be about anything. It's 1 point for a correct answer. They are allowed to confer, but if they get the answer wrong, it does go over and can be stolen by the other team. Okay, so we're going to start with you, Burnley. Your first home question. Who were the opponents for Burnley's first win in the Premier League last season, in 23-24?
Luton Town.
It was Luton Town. Very, very good, Thomas. Yeah. Straight off the bat there. Very, very well done. Angelina?
Away
The
win.
scoreline?
2-1.
It was.
Swansea, your first home question. Who did Swansea beat to record their first league win of last season in 23-24 after a 7-game winless start?
It was Preston. Was it? Yeah. Go on. Preston.
It wasn't Preston, so it does go over to Burnley.
Would it have been Rotherham?
It's not Rotherham, it was Sheffield Wednesday. That's who you were looking for, Angelina.
And of course, Swansea finished on at 57 points that season.
Burnley, your first away question now. What is Sheffield United's ground called?
Bramall Lane.
Of course it is Bramall Lane. Very, very well done there.
Yeah, the stadium was originally a cricket ground, which was built on a road named after the Bramall family.
Swansea, your first away question now. What is Sheffield Wednesday's ground called?
Yeah, Hillsborough.
It is Hillsborough. Very, very well done. There we go. Home of the Owls, of course. So, very good from both of you, yeah. Burnley, your second home question. Who did Burnley beat in the 2009 Championship playoff semi-final?
Reading.
It was Reading. Very, very well done, yeah.
Yeah, and that was with an aggregate scoreline of...
3-0.
Very good.
Your second home question, Swansea. Which Swansea player has scored the most goals in a single Premier League season?
Michu.
Of course it was Michu. Very, very well done. What a player, Angelina.
Yes, and that was 18 goals in the 2012-2013 season.
Burnley, your second away question. Which Italian player was called the Divine Ponytail?
I've not got a clue, but I'm going to go with Pirlo.
OK, it's not Pirlo. Goes across to Swansea.
Crespo? No, sorry, that's Argentinian. No idea.
I'm going to have to take Crespo anyway, but of course it wasn't him.
Argentinian, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was Roberto Baggio.
Oh,
That's who you were looking for. Look at that ponytail in all its glory there. Oh, my word. Bit before your time, boys? Can you remember?
Yeah.
OK, Swansea, your second away question. Which player was nicknamed the Romford Pele?
Lee Bowyer.
It wasn't Lee Bowyer, so it goes across to Burnley.
Was it Mark Noble?
It wasn't Mark Noble. I tell you what, there will be TalkSPORT fans screaming at
Yeah,
the
it
telly.
will be. Definitely. Sorry, guys.
It's Ray Parlour. That's who you were looking for. Ray Parlour, of course. On TalkSPORT Breakfast every Friday alongside. What a player. What a kid as well, Angela.
No.
Burnley, your third and final home question now. Who is Burnley's all-time leading appearance maker in the Premier League?
Yeah, Ben Mee.
It is Ben Mee. Yeah. Very, very well done. Swansea, your third home question. Who was Swansea's captain in the 2013 League Cup final?
Leon Britton?
It wasn't Leon Britton, so it goes across to Burnley.
Ashley Williams?
It was Ashley Williams.
Yes.
Very well stolen there.
Sorry, mate.
Which European country made its World Cup debut in 2018?
Panama.
It wasn't Panama,
Oh, wait.
so we go across to Swansea.
Slovenia?
It wasn't. It was Iceland.
Yeah. Oh, my days. I literally
there.
just said it to win as well.
There, yeah, Angelina.
Yeah, they were knocked out in the group stages with 1 point.
Oh. Okay, Swansea, your final away question. Which Central American country made its World Cup debut in 2018?
Panama?
You're absolutely right. Well done. Fantastic work. Bradley with his head in his hands. The TalkSPORT Cup can get you like that, I'm telling you. OK then, after the first round, what are the scores looking like, Angelina?
Burnley are currently in the lead and it stands at 5-3.
Oh, very well done. So you're still in front. It's all right. OK, round 2 is the Bravado round. Each question in this round is worth 3 points. I'll ask the contestants a question and they'll bid for how many correct answers they think they can give me. Whoever believes they can give me the most will have 90 seconds to name them. But crucially, if they fail to reach their number or if they give an incorrect answer, the opposition can steal the points by simply naming one correct answer. OK. Your first question of the Bravado round. I want to know, how many FA Cup final scorers can you name since 2018? There are 13 players who've scored in an FA Cup final from the 2018 final to the 2024 final, excluding penalty shootouts. How many can you name? You have 20 seconds, have a chat with your partner, and then we'll start the bidding.
Which one will write down?
Love FA Cup final day, Angelina.
Nothing like it, is there?
Yeah, I feel like has it lost a bit of its magic down the years? Maybe.
Bit of a
maybe.
debate,
It used
but
to
I
be
think-
like, used to be the absolute peak of the season, didn't it?
Yeah, but you think about some of the games that have happened, some of the absolute crazy moments. It is special.
Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Favourite FA Cup final?
I can't say anything because I don't want to give anything away. Just
Very
in
good
case.
point. See, that's a professional right there. That is a professional right there. OK, 5 more seconds, guys. How many FA Cup final scorers can you name from 2018 to the 2024 final? OK, time is up. Burnley, I'm going to come to you first. How many do you think you can name?
5.
You're going to start the bidding with 5. OK, Swansea. You're going to come back on that, or you're going to make them name them?
Name them.
OK. So, Burnley, you've said you can name 5. You have 90 seconds to name them. Once you give me an answer, wait for me to repeat it, and it'll be locked in. OK, you have 90 seconds, starting now.
Kobe Mainu.
Kobe Mainu, 1.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, 2.
Sergio Aguero.
Sergio Aguero, 3.
Gundogan.
Ilkay Gundogan, 4.
Mason Mount.
Mason Mount, 5. So those answers are now locked in, but are they correct?
3.
Oh, they are not. You're missing there by 2. So that means, Swansea, if you can name one correct answer that they haven't named, you will take the points.
Tielemans.
Yuri Tielemans. That is your answer, Swansea, but is it correct, Angelina?
It is correct.
Very well done, Swansea City. You have nabbed the points. Now, what were the 2 that Burnley got wrong there?
So it was Mason Mount and Sergio Aguero, but you could have had, I think there'll be a few people kicking themselves here, you could have had Kevin De Bruyne, Jeremy Doku, Bruno Fernandes, Alejandro Garnacho, Eden Hazard, Gabriel Jesus, Christian Pulisic, David Silva and Raheem Sterling.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, a couple there. Do you think you could have got maybe? Yeah. OK, time for Bravado question number 2, if you guys are ready. How many Polish players can you name who have made at least 35 appearances in the Premier League? There are 10 Polish players who have played at least 35 times in the Premier League. How many can you name? I don't need their first name on this occasion. The last name is fine. You have 20 seconds, have a chat with your partner, and we'll start the bidding after that. Been to Poland, Angelina?
I have not, have you?
I've not been to Poland. I've heard it's very nice.
Next TalkSPORT trip, maybe?
Oh, absolutely.
We all venture out there?
Yeah, absolutely. A little trip out to Poland, that sounds good.
Why not?
Fabianski.
They'll beat the last trip.
Fabianski.
Bognor Regis.
Yeah.
10 Polish players who've played at least 35 times in the Premier League. A few more seconds to convert. OK, time is up. Swansea, I'm going to come to you first this time. How many do you think you can name?
4.
OK, going to start the bidding with 4, Burnley.
Yeah, no.
Name them.
Name them. OK, so Swansea, they've called your bluff.
Go safe.
You have 90 seconds to name them. Once you give me an answer, wait for me to repeat it, and it will be locked in.
Okay.
You have 90 seconds, starting from now.
Matty Cash.
Matty Cash, 1.
Fabianski.
Fabianski, 2.
Chesney.
Chesney, 3.
Kiwior.
Kiwior, 4. OK, those answers are now locked in. But how many did you get right? You got all 4 correct. Very, very well done there. Swansea City. Matty Cash, what a shout that is. Very, very good. Yeah, Angelina, who else could they have had then? There were 6 more.
Yes, my Polish is a little bit rusty, so bear with me. But we have Jan Bednarek. We have Artur Boruk. We have Jerzy Dudek. Mateusz Klich, Thomas Kuzak and Jakub Moder.
Oh, yeah, there's some names in there, aren't there? Oh, my word. Dudek, the dancing goalkeeper. Very, very well done, though, there. Swansea City. So, after that round, Angelina, how are the scores looking?
As it stands, it is 9-5 to Swansea.
Oh, there we go. Swansea with a bit of a fight back. Very good round for you there. Don't you worry, though, Burnley. There's plenty of time. Don't worry. Don't let those heads drop. You'll be absolutely fine. OK. Round 3 is the Guess Who round. In this round, I'll give the teams clues. These could be about a player, a manager, a club, or even a stadium. As soon as they think they know who or what I'm talking about, they can buzz in and have a guess. But if they get it wrong, they'll be locked out and the other team can hear a full list of all of the clues before giving an answer. There are 2 points per correct answer in this round. So, fingers on buzzers. To start with, I want a player. This player began his career as a trainee with Tottenham Hotspur. He failed to make an appearance for Spurs, and after loan spells at Dulwich Hamlet and Swedish club IFK Hasselholm, he joined Queen's Park Rangers. After QPR were relegated at the end of the 2000-2001 season, Portsmouth signed him. He joined Aston Villa in 2002 before moving to Liverpool in 2005. In 2000...
Peter Crouch.
It is Peter Crouch. Very, very well done. There, look at him. All 8'8" of him. Fantastic. Great touch for a big man, of course. And there he is in his Stoke shirt too. Plenty of clubs for him. Okay, here's another player. This player was born and raised in Sao Paulo, but is of Italian descent. He signed for Barcelona in 1999 at the age of 17 and played over 140 times for the club. After spells with Atletico Madrid, Genoa and Inter Milan, he signed for Paris Saint-Germain in 2012 and would go on to play over 200 times for the club during a 6.5-year stint. He was given Italy's number 10 shirt for Euro 2016, which sparked controversy, leading teammate Daniele De Rossi to say he might not be a number 10 like Baggio or Totti, but technically he's a master. He also represented Brazil internationally before he switched his allegiance to Italy.
I can picture his face. Yeah. No, I'm not going to say it, but I know his face. I can't say it.
Anyone going to jump in? Give it a go?
No, I know his face, but I can't remember him.
No, OK, time's up. It was Thiago Motta. That's who you were looking for there. Felt like you knew that one there, Fred, but just couldn't quite get it. There he is.
Picture the face, but I can't quite get it yet.
OK, right, this time another player. This player played for Galatasaray from 1987 to 2000, where he won the Turkish League 6 times and the Turkish Cup 4 times. He signed for Scottish club Rangers in January 2000. Former Galatasaray boss Graham Souness brought him to Blackburn Rovers from Scottish side Rangers in the summer of 2001. He was a fan favourite at Blackburn, where he was an integral part of the club's success on the field since his first season. He was named Blackburn's...
Pedersen.
It's not Pedersen, so you hear the rest of the clues, Swansea. He was named Blackburn's Player of the Year in 2003-2004. He retired from football in 2009 at the age of 38.
No clue. No idea.
No idea. Yeah. OK, it was Two-Guy. That's who you were looking for. You're on the right lines there, I think, Burnley. But yeah, Two-Guy was the man you were looking for. He scored some screamers. Absolute screamers back in the day. OK. This time I want a club. In 1901, this team began playing their games at St James's Park, where they remain to this day.
Newcastle.
It's not Newcastle.
Exeter.
It is Exeter City. Well done, Burnley. You bided your time there. OK, here's another club. This is one of the most successful clubs in French football history, having won 6 Ligue 1 titles and 2 Coupe de France trophies. The club has also performed well at a European level, having finished as runners-up in the 1956 and 1959 editions of the European Cup. Their home strip is red with white sleeves.
Lille.
It's not Lille. You can hear the rest of the clues here, Burnley. Young English manager Will Still has managed...
Rennes.
It is. There we go. Look a bit like Arsenal in that show, don't they? This time I want the name of a stadium. This South Yorkshire stadium has a capacity of over 15,000.
Oakwell.
It's not Oakwell, so you'll hear the rest of the clues,
please.
Swansea. The ground hosts rugby league and association football. The inaugural football game took place in January 2007 and saw Doncaster Rovers beat Huddersfield Town 3-0.
Unfortunately. No, unfortunately.
Can you steal it, Swansea?
Reebok.
It's not the Reebok. It was the Eco Power Stadium. I would have accepted the Keepmoat Stadium as well. OK, finally, who's this? This former player began his managerial career with Derby County in 2018, leading the club to the final of that season's championship.
Frank Lampard.
No. It was Frank Lampard. Very, very good. I think Swansea close on the buzz there as well. Yeah. But yeah, Super Frank, there we go. Very well done, Burnley. And yeah, wow, after that round, seems very, very tight. Burnley fighting back a bit there. Angelina, how were the scores?
Going into this final round, it is all square,
Wow.
11-11.
Wow, here we go then. All on this final round. Very, very exciting. Okay, the fourth and final round is the stoppage time round. There'll be 90 seconds on the clock. I'll ask you quick fire questions. If you think you know the answer, just buzz in. It's 2 points for a correct answer, but if you get it wrong, you will lose a point. All to play for. We are all square heading into this final round. Fingers on buzzers. There are 90 seconds on the clock. Here we go. In which calendar year did James Milner make his Premier League debut? Was it
2004.
It wasn't. It was 2002. Name either of the two Serie A clubs that Bruno Fernandes played for before he joined Sporting in 2017. It was Sampdoria or Udinese. Who was the last Nigerian to score in a League Cup final? That was Obafemi Martins. Who is the only Japanese player to score a Premier League hat-trick? Need an answer?
Ozazaki?
It wasn't. It was Shinji Kagawa. Which Merseyside club have lost the most FA Cup semi-finals?
Everton.
It is Everton. Which Spanish club was the last team to win the European Cup before it became the Champions League in 1992?
Barcelona.
It was Barcelona. How many different FA Cup finals did Didier Drogba score in?
3.
It was 4. At the 2022 World Cup, which Cameroonian scored and was sent off in the same match? That was Vincent Abubakar. Which Italian ground is also known as the Miazza Stadium? That's the San Siro. Which country do Fluminense come from?
Brazil.
It is Brazil. Who became the first keeper to save a penalty in an FA Cup final in 1988?
Was it Peter Shilton?
It was Dave Besant. Which League Two club is known as the Super White Army?
Tranmere.
It is Tranmere. Which is the only Belgian club to contest a European Cup or Champions League? And that is time, I'm afraid.
Royal
I'm
Antwerp.
afraid we can accept your answer. Who did you say?
Anderlecht.
It wasn't Anderlecht, it was Club Bruges, I'm afraid.
You just changed your answer as well.
But
What a final round that was. A bit of tension at the end there as well. It was all square heading into that final round. But Angelina, who has won it? What are the final scores?
Another very, very, very tense final round there. We finish on 15-10, and the winners are Burnley.
Oh, very well done, boys. Very well done, Swansea. I'm very sorry you were that close. Very, very tight game. You did very, very well there. But it's Burnley. It's these youngsters who win it. Can you believe it? Very, very good. Don't you worry, though, Swansea, because you're not going home empty-handed. We will give you a copy of the TalkSPORT Trivia football game. You can do a bit of practice. And the other good thing about that is I think that's aged 12 and over. So
Are they
you
all
boys
right
couldn't
for
have
it?
had
No, they
anyway.
probably weren't. Yeah.
Thank you. Have you had a good day?
a very good day. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah, thank you very much
so
for having us.
I've got to ask you, who would you want in the next round?
Anyone.
Anyone, take them all on. Who cares? Yeah.
As they say in professional football, you've got to take it game by game.
That's it for another episode of the TalkSPORT Cup. We're going to see Burnley in the second round, and we're going to see you next time. Goodbye.